Know what the difference is between Boston and New Orleans, what they actually have in common.
I was going to say, they
have a lot of differences, but what do you think they have in common?
I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I will tell you then. They actually are two really good port cities, as you probably know, but they also have really good food.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a flight of fancy dishes with Southern flair, thinking like girl dinner style, Margeaux in Cambridge perfectly combines the cuisine and culture of both cities. I'm here with Becca, the owner of this beautiful establishment. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's get into the name. What does it mean? How did you come up with it?
So Margeaux means pearl, and I really love this idea of a name being reminiscent of something that is passed down from mother to daughter, something that is precious but not ostentatious, something that's just very warm and welcoming and you keep close to your chest. And of course, I love the spelling of Margeaux. The G-E-A-U-X is very reminiscent of the French Quarter. Yeah, and it's got, you know, it's a unique touch to it.
Okay, French Quarter, you were talking to me about the port specifically. What's the other port that connects this place to the French Quarter?
So the two most historic port cities in the country, Boston and New Orleans, there's a lot of similarities actually in food and some interesting differences in culture. I think we can learn a little bit from the folks down south when it comes to having a good time. Yeah. But I really wanted to find a way to fuse those regions and create a way for people to try as many different things as possible when they come in for dinner or brunch.
Explain to me the structure of this menu and why it's so different.
So the focus of our concept here is our entrees, and as you can see, we have like 4 kind of groupings of entree dishes. These are our themed collections. So we have our coastal collection, fork and knife, field and farm, and comfort. And every single one of these collections is made up of 3 fully formed entrees, all served together in sequence. And the best part is that if you, for instance, are craving the coastal collection, you're like, you know what, I just want seafood tonight, you can have that themed collection. Or if you want to mix and match.
So I could do like shrimp and grits from the coastal, but also some lobster gnocchi from the comfort, which would probably be a little heavy, but I don't care. It's cold out. It's
cold out. You want something like warm and hearty. So a lot of seafood on this menu. Everything is made in-house, which is incredible. It's a really great way to be able to try a bunch of different things.
All right, so break down what you have on the table today. We can start with the appetizer.
Perfect. So this dish, to me, really exemplifies our fusion theme the best. So we have chef's deviled eggs with our house-made hollandaise, and then it's topped with a crispy fried oyster. It's our unicorn oysters. They come straight from Maine. And then topped with a house-made tomato bacon jam. So crispy, sweet, yeah, exactly. I love that balance, kind of that complexity, all in one bite. So this is our shrimp and grits made with boursin. Incredible. Chef's house-made beef Wellington, so filet, and it's on a mushroom cream sauce. And then we have our pumpkin and honey butter nut squash ravioli, also made in-house, served in a brown butter cream sauce.
Amazing. What do I have?
So you have our Field and Farm collection. It's our most popular collection here. You have our lamb lollipops served with a cherry bordelaise sauce, rosemary potatoes, grilled broccolini, the seared duck breast topped with a pepper jelly sauce served over sweet potato, crispy Brussels sprouts. And then the most underrated dish, and one of my favorites personally on the menu, is our pork. So we have a cold smoked pork dish that is then grilled, topped with some bordelaise, a fig and onion jam, served over Gruyere mac and cheese.
I'm so rude. I'm just like, let me just get into this.
You need to get into it, but promise me you're going to have a sip of the wine,
I will. So that's actually the biggest part of the sell, too. In addition to the unique menu, I love the fact that you pair each item with a wine.
I think I think people are really curious about wine, and this is a great way to have a little 2-ounce pour of wine that is actually designed to pair with each dish. So you could have our Field and Farm entree collection and the wine pairing that goes with it, or you can mix and match your small plates and mix and match your wines.
Well, cheers. I'll grab just the last one on my...
Perfect.
Cheers. Thank you.